Namaste. Namaste. Thank you, Dr. Nehaji. So last week before we have discussed about Tulsi. Today we are going to discuss about Ashwagandha. Ashwagandha, the Latin name called is Videnia somnifera. It has been used in Ayurveda since thousands of years as a rasayana. What is the meaning of rasayana? Rasayana means rejuvenative. It is renowned adaptogenic herb, which means it is used to help the body resist physiological and psychological stress. So deeply surrounding many tissues and body systems, including the immune system, the reproductive system, a healthy thyroid, and much more. Ashwagandha is a wonderful herb to help nourish all overall health and well-being. But why it's called Ashwagandha? What's in a name? There's a phrase, what's in a name? So very meaningful name. Like a fun fact about this beloved Ayurvedic herbs is that the Sanskrit word Ashwagandha translates as the smell of a horse. Ashwa means horse. Gandha means smell. So which refers to its ability to bring you strength and stamina of a horse while nourishing the female and male reproductive nervous system. So you can get more powerful like a horsepower. That's why Ashwagandha and smell like a horse. And its botanical name is Videnia somnifera. Also tells us something about this herb called somnifera, translates as sleep-inducing, reflecting its relaxing and calming properties that brings us energy by supporting deeper sleep or deeper rest. That's called Ashwagandha. And Ashwagandha has another name as well. It's often called winter cherry or referring small red berry fruits, looks like a tiny tomato. But I think that's also debating and a little bit controversial as well. Sometimes some people don't believe it's a winter cherry. So Ashwagandha belongs to the Solanus and nightshades family. The same family as tomatoes and potatoes. Another common name is Indian ginseng. Though it is not relates again to the ginseng family, and most likely gets its name is reference to energy promoting qualities. So that's why it's called Ashwagandha. Very beautiful herbs. Plant is tiny plant. We are using roots. And sometimes we use the roots and dry it and make a powder, capsules, extracts, tablets, etc., etc. But what is the characteristics of the Ashwagandha plant? It's very important. It's native to India, Northern Africa, and Middle East. But they can now be cultivated in temperature climate around the world, including the United States. We even grew some of our Southern Oregon project farm as well. But try to grow up with the organic farming. So Ashwagandha's adaptogenic properties and its ability to help the body adapt to stress and reflects on the fact that the plant thrives in arid conditions and is poor quality, alkaline soils. It's very important. While most plants would suffer from severe stress in this environment, Ashwagandha flourishes. It's a very amazing plant. So that's why Ashwagandha is very important nowadays. And I think we all are struggling with psychosomatic disorders, stress, anxiety, panic attacks, underweight, or certain kind of other disorders as well. But now, what are the benefits of Ashwagandha? So Ashwagandha is used to tone support, strengthen, and revitalize the body function. That is very important. It has been revered over time for its dual capacity of energizing and calm at the same time. So Ashwagandha can calm down you, and Ashwagandha can more energizing you. So maximizing the body's ability to resist stress, enable to body to reserve, sustain vital energy throughout the day while promoting sound, restless sleep at night. Stress can cause fatigue, often manifesting a hyper signs like agitation and unnourishing, difficulty in sleeps. Yet, ashwagandha can support a healthy nervous system. So if you are sleepless night, if you can't sleep properly, if you have insomnia problem, if you means it's me as well. So if we have a insomnia problem, sleep disorders, too much stress, anxiety, nervousness, fatigue, without any reason, we panicking, thinking too much, worrying too much, ashwagandha is definitely helping us. Ashwagandha stress doesn't impact the nervous system, which surge intensity and the hyper sign of stress and naturally resolve over time. So this quality of ashwagandha makes a prime supplements to use the toning and rejuvenation processes. In addition to its dual energizing and calming effect, ashwagandha offers a number of benefits. So if you want to know the benefits of ashwagandha, or if you have a pen and paper with you, you can note down, or you can find somewhere else, anywhere. Ashwagandha is very popular, very demanding herbs nowadays. All over the world, people looking for ashwagandha. Supports a healthy immune system. But I will discuss about the immune system here, who cannot take ashwagandha. Calms mental processes. Fosters healthy sleep patterns. Benefits a healthy reproductive system in both means males and females. Supports sustained energy levels, strength, vitality, including with physical activities. Supports a healthy back and joints. Supports healthy muscles, promotes thyroid health, promotes healthy functions and adrenaline. It's worth nothing that this herb does have warming quality as well. So these may lead to ask, is ashwagandha too heating for pitta dosa? Yes, people are asking, because we discuss about what pitta and kapha dosas. So some people asking that ashwagandha is good for pitta dosas. So from Ayurvedic perspective, ashwagandha is particularly balancing to vata and kapha because of its heating nature. It can aggravate pitta in excess. So if you're a strong pitta constitution personality, you have to be careful with your ashwagandha intake, or ask or consult qualified Ayurvedic consultant or doctor. We recommended using it with other herbs to balance our those heating qualities. A great way to herbal formula. So sometimes what happen, ashwagandha you can mix with some jatamansi, brahmi, or sankapuspi. But depends who is suffering, what are the main problems. So I am in my practice, I am consult the patient and mixing herbs, something different amount of the herbs, different grams of the herbs, and which herbs. So that is another thing. So ashwagandha can calming down or control your pitta with certain balancing your herbs. And ashwagandha has become of interest of a number of researchers, particularly as it's grown its popularity. Too many researchers are now research about ashwagandha. It has been the subjects of studies looking at the benefit of the immune system, including possible support of the immune system during radiation and chemotherapy. That's another good research. Used in combination with licorice, means Glycyrrhiza glabra, in satavari, asparagus, or safed musli. So Glycyrrhiza glabra, licorice, some people call it in Gujarati, will just jethimad or mulethi. And satavari, asparagus, rice mosses, or safed musli. And sesame seeds. Ashwagandha has been shown to support healthy cholesterol levels and antioxidant properties as well. So researchers found these things. It has been studied for its stress-related effects, demonstrating its ability to help support individuals in times of stress and anxiousness. A study using male participants has shown ashwagandha's ability to improve energy, strength, and vitality. So nowadays, too many gym instructors, actually they prescribe this ashwagandha and people are coming to buy from my clinic, or they want to consult me as well. So ashwagandha, that's how popular, because this immediately they say it is improve energy, strength, and vitality. So ashwagandha has been shown to support muscles mass. Very important. That's why these people are very interested, especially those who working with the physical fitness, strength, and recovery. What are the use of ashwagandha? So ashwagandha is incredibly versatile. It can be taken as a power. It can be taken as a powder, tablets, liquid, extract, with or without food, and at any time of the day, even right before bed. At while ashwagandha is powerful herb, alive its own right. You may wonder, can ashwagandha be taken with other herbs? But generally, I am prescribing ashwagandha with some warm milk with little bit turmeric in it or curcumin, but depends on who is taking, children, age, other issues, XYZ things. We call this anupan in Ayurveda, because certain herbs you have to take with certain anupan. Anupan means with water, with honey, with ghee, or with some warm water, with cold water before food, or this kind of milk, which milk is all called anupan in Ayurveda. So the answer is absolutely ashwagandha pairs very well other herbs and is including in many of herbal formulas as well. So as an added benefit, ashwagandha roots actually taste as good. And there are many delicious ashwagandha recipes, making it easy to incorporate these herbs. So people are making now recipes as well with ashwagandha. When incorporating these herbs into your routine, you will probably, or we will probably be wondering, what is the recommended dose for ashwagandha and for how long should I take it? It's a very important question. So sometimes general recommendation serving is like quarter to half teaspoon of powder, or 1 or 2 tablets, 1 or twice a daily. As for how long should taken, can be adapted, different factors, XYZ things. For some tablets you can take 3 to 6 weeks. Some you can take 1 or 2 weeks. Some people can take 90 days. So you may decide to slowly stop using a formula once a reach is described effect. So working with the practitioner is always the best way to determine the correct dose and period of use. That's why I'm always saying, consult your Ayurvedic consultant, qualified herbalist, and ask them properly. Depends on your body, depends on your dosa, depends on your body constitution. You have to ask them. So traditionally, ashwagandha powder can be mixed with the water or warm milk or with the honey. Taken before bed, these mixtures calms vata, fosters healthy sleep patterns, and supports the reproductive systems and blusters pain. That's why I told you before that I am always using milk, because milk is calmed down with ashwagandha, your vata. Because when vata is aggravated, you can't sleep. You may be fall in a stress, anxiety, and insomnia. So when vata is aggravated, you have to calm down your vata. So if you want to calm down your vata, and if you want to use ashwagandha, or if you want to reuse ashwagandha, then milk anupan is very, very good with ashwagandha powder. Ashwagandha traditionally taken with ghee and honey, equal parts, which acts as a anupans. What I told you before, that is called anupans. So a medium for carrying herbs deeper into the tissues, that's called anupan, for overall nourishment and rejuvenation. So while combinations equal measurements such as half a teaspoon each are fine, be sure you are not putting equal weights of honey and ghee, such as 1 gram each of this considered toxic. Sometimes ghee and honey you should not mix in equal amounts, because sometimes Ayurveda says it's called toxic. So these are all ashwagandha's uses and benefits. Some tea recipes as well. So half teaspoon ashwagandha powder, 1 cup of hot water, and 1 teaspoon honey. This is another ashwagandha tea as well. Some tonic recipes like 1 or 2 teaspoons ashwagandha powder, 2 cups of milk, 1 tablespoon raw sugar, and teaspoon cardamom as well. So that's another recipes as well. Too many recipes nowadays. Ashwagandha is very popular. Ashwagandha in a different forms: tablets form, powder form, oil form, massage oil form, which mixed with the bala Now, most important, people vast use of ashwagandha and very beneficially ashwagandha is. But important is contraindications of ashwagandha as well. So large dose. So I'm going to tell you, but not it's not called 100% side effects, but it's called contraindications. So large doses of ashwagandha can cause abdominal discomfort and diarrhea. Ashwagandha has otherwise been tolerated well in the few reported studies that exist. So through the herbs is traditional use in medium. So some they call India during pregnancy. It is recommended that ashwagandha be avoided in pregnancy in the West. So this is another contraindication. Like Indian people or Indian doctors or Indian environment, they actually recommended ashwagandha for the pregnant woman. But in the West, they don't recommend ashwagandha in a pregnant woman. Why? Because they believe the ashwagandha's effect is like a spasmolytic activity on the uterus, and that is induced the abortion in animals when given the very large doses. So that's why they be not recommended ashwagandha for the pregnant woman in this West. Sometimes over ashwagandha excess create ama or pitta in our body. So that's why we have to be careful as well. So ashwagandha is remarkably drought resistant, making its preferred crop choice of areas and difficulties of irrigate. Most important, generally in my practice, I am using ashwagandha capsules, ashwagandha extract, ashwagandha powder form is maximum popular. But how you have to combine, or what is the combination? Some parents or some young couples or some married couples, I would say, they have issues to settle down pregnancy, or they have some, especially the male side, some sperm problem or other issues. In the female side, certain other issues like pH value or other POCDs or XYZ things. So certain herbs we can combine with the ashwagandha powder or extract or certain things, especially with the satavari. So too many uses of ashwagandha, very popular herbs, root-based medicine. You can make an extract, you can make a tea, you can make a recipe. Control stress, which is 102. Because of my long practice, I have found amazing result with ashwagandha, especially stressed people, insomnia people, and those who can't gain a weight. There is another research paper say that sometimes ashwagandha can't gaining your weight. But with my large practice of so many years I'm practicing, I have too many experience and too many positive feedback to gaining weight as well. But ashwagandha, if we are suffering with autoimmune diseases, because ashwagandha is actually increasing our immune system or balancing our immune systems or supporting our immune systems. So sometimes if anybody is suffering with autoimmune diseases, lupus or multiple sclerosis or rheumatoid arthritis or thyroid, I'm not recommend them to take ashwagandha or any autoimmune increasing or autoimmune booster herbs, because sometimes they increase our immune system and then you have another issues as well. So this ashwagandha in a very compact manner, ashwagandha is very useful medicine. I would say medicine. People say supplements. Amazing beneficially, and I got amazing benefit from ashwagandha. So I think we can talk too many things about ashwagandha, but these are the basics things. Calm down your vata, sometimes increase the pitta, sleep disorder, mental disorders, and some fertile means infertility problems, or men, women's other stuff, increasing of strength, mass. That's why ashwagandha is very popular. So I think I would like to stop my talk here. And if anybody asking any question, I think I would like to open the forum. So Dr. Nehaji, if you want to add anything about ashwagandha, any research paper or XYZ things, please try to support me or help me about research papers. If you have done or if your colleague has done anything about ashwagandha.
Thank you, Dr. Jaydeep ji. Just for the questions, I'll stop the recording so you all feel comfortable asking anything.